Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD edition of Lamb. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Lamb is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by A24. It can be found on the A24 shop website as an exclusive. Now, as far as the film itself, if you know movies released by A24, they have a certain, I would say, style, and Lamb definitely fits into that. So what I would best describe the movie is, it's a drama with a little bit of horror flavored in there. It's not a straight up horror film, but there are some creepy moments and just the overall narrative. It's an interesting story, and I feel the actors in the film, while there's only a few of them really, they all have a good amount of depth. The narrative throughout the movie is really well done, and I understand why this is not for everybody, but I think if you're familiar with, once again, A24's films, you're gonna feel right at home here. I think the cinematography is absolutely gorgeous. This movie is beautifully shot. And once again, the actors, I think, do a really good job. And the title character, you know, without spoiling anything, I think it's a good man versus nature kind of just overall arc. And the film itself, I think, does a really good job conveying what it wants to in its message. So yeah, I'm a fan of the film. I absolutely recommend it, and you should definitely see it at least once. All right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the A24 exclusive 4K Ultra HD of Lamb. Unlike previous A24s like Midsummer, this one will fit on your shelf. It goes right alongside a standard 4K or Blu-ray, so yeah, you should be good. And then we have the back and the spine. It's a little difficult to read that, but and then the interior. Some artwork there, and then it also includes a little booklet. Overall, it's a very nice presentation from A24. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Lamb on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 239:1 aspect ratio, is reportedly upscaled from a 2K digital intermediate with HDR10 and Dolby Vision for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, generally speaking, the 4K edition looks very clean in appearance without any imperfections that I could detect. The Dolby Vision enriches the color palette throughout the film nicely. Landscape is beautiful, very picturesque, especially during the sunny daytime moments. And in the film, when the tractor is stranded in the middle of nowhere, the redness really contrasts with the green landscape. And Ada's flower crown, I think, really looks good, as does some of her outfits. I think color really stands out here. While it's not going to be the most vibrant, I think it really is well rendered here with Dolby Vision. Black levels are generally consistent throughout the film with no issues to speak of. There's really only one nighttime scene at the beginning of the movie, and I think it looked very good in that instance. So it really comes down to shadow detail. The darker interiors of the barn or the house, I think they're well rendered. And during Maria's dream sequence, it also stands out in that instance. So yes, black levels I feel are very solid. Detail throughout the film is nicely presented here in Ultra HD. Facial features and close-ups look excellent, and some of the mid-level and closer shots I think really benefit here. I did not have any issues with softness throughout the film. Even during some of the more far-away shots, I think it looks really consistent. The landscape also up close looks really good. I think detail and textures really stand out here and have a nice presence. Lamb on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports an Icelandic DTS 5.1 audio mix with English subtitles as a default. Now, for a smaller budget film, I think Lamb has a very good surround sound experience. The movie relies a lot on atmospheric and ambient effects, and everything up front sounds really good. Dialogue through the center channel is clean and clear with no issues to report at any given moment. In the front speakers, there's a lot happening up there, and I think they do a good job. And when it comes to the rear speakers, as I mentioned, there's some good amount of ambience back there. The opening sequence during the snowstorm, the air is wisping all around you. And later on, during the outdoor sequences, there's also a good amount of wind effect. And the LFE channel, it's appropriate. It's not overly aggressive. It's not that kind of film. It does kick on from time to time, but it's not something I would call demo worthy. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Lamb on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B+. This A24 exclusive looks very good on the formats. Colors look natural, and when it comes to black levels, they're very steady, and detail I think is nicely enhanced. The movie looks good on 4K Ultra HD, and it's a worthy addition in your collection. For the audio mix, I'm going to give this one a solid B. The 5.1 is a very decent offering. The movie's reliance on atmospheric and ambient effects I think will entertain most listeners, and everything up front sounds really good. The movie's not heavy-handed in the audio track, but I think what we get here sounds very nice. So that is my review of Lamb on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will leave a link in the comments section below. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts. Let's talk about it. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.